Do you all know the origin of this kingdom's name, Midland? It goes back a long time, about 1,000 years ago. In those days, this continent saw constant warring between small city-states and many different tribes. Apparently, it was an age of rival warlords. Continuous warfare ruined the land, and, due to the food shortages, plague, and the like, it's said that fully 1/3 of the population died. But finally, someone appeared who put an end to the warring age. Supreme King Berserk. He was an emperor who was able to subjugate dozens of nations and establish an age-old empire encompassing this entire continent for the first and only time in history. No one knows what country he came from, or when or how he raised an army. No records whatsoever remain regarding his account prior to his arrival on the stage of history. From the merciless and ruthless way of fighting the emperor would use against those enemies who opposed him, it seems he was given such names as Demon King and the King of Galloping Death. But there was one other reason for this. Whenever Emperor Berserk went into battle, he would don a dreadful helmet, shaped after a skull.
Ah, that one. I've heard of the fairy tale of the Skull King. According to the legend, I think he gathered workers from all over the empire and forced them through hard labor to build a large capital city. Then the king lived in the utmost extravagance while levying heavier and heavier taxes on the people. The city ended up becoming a melting pot of feasting and pleasure. At least I think. But God finally decided he couldn't condone the Skull King's deeds and sent 5 angels. By lightning and great earthquakes, the city was erased from the face of the earth without a trace in the span of the night. But what does a fairy tale like that have to do with this hole?
That is not just some fairy tale. At the least, the city did exist. It is sleeping still at the bottom of this hole.